Hey, how you doing? I'm doing alright, thanks. Okay. You're having a good day. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting everything set up.
Careful with that.
Oh, with what? Standing here? That's what I was doing.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Oi, you! You're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you around before. Ah, no, sorry. It's just that we don't see many new faces around here. Just us and the locals and, well, if you haven't noticed yet, they're not the friendliest bunch. Do they? Then maybe we're all just sick of looking at each other. I'm sure they're not all bad. This must all be quite hard for them. But it's not like I want to be here either. I've got a pregnant wife waiting for me at home, and they won't even let me buy a book for her. Yeah, about birthing and labour and whatnot. It's going to be our first, you see, so my wife's worried sick. I wanted to send it to her to ease her mind, you know? But that Dalrita wench chased me out of her bookshop and won't let me back in. Ugh, because she hates Camelotians. Why else? I mean, I know the folks ain't exactly happy about us being here, but Vrel? She's Dalrita. They're taught to hate us from birth. That's all there is to it. Well, could you? I'd be really grateful. Just don't tell her it's for me. She won't sell it to you otherwise. Please, I'll pay you back. I'll even throw in something extra. Please, for my wife. Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Before you ask, no. I do not have any books personally signed by Merlin, nor will I fake his signature. Oh, expecting a wee one? Congratulations! Lucky you. I don't think I've seen a newborn in Cunicht for as long as I've lived here. Is that so? How about you tell me the truth? Oh, is it now? Well, well, well. And why can't he come home and buy it himself? Oh, that's precious. I chased him off because he couldn't take no for an answer. He came in and tried to seduce me. Told me he just loves to devour books. But he'd gladly do the same with me. Books, sure. Maybe for breakfast, to add variety to his military fare. When I told him I wasn't interested, he got all pissed off and called me an ugly dumb savage. I only let him leave with his teeth intact to avoid proving him right. Tell you what, I'll sell you that book. But fair warning, I'll be sending his peer wife the story of Giron the Unfaithful, with a special edition forward for me. Deal? Ha! Pleasure doing business with you. I hope his wife won't go easy on him. Thanks for coming in. I hope to see you around again.
I'm an outcast, exiled from my home by the Red Death. My struggle continues on the holy island of Avalon. When you hear the word, follow it. Set an example for other outcasts, with your faith and with your testimony. The word is our only chance to rid ourselves of the plague's taint. And if the word commands you to kill your brothers for spreading heresy, do so, for such is his way. If the word commands you to besmirch your father's name, do so and discard your sullied self, for such is your way.
If I just stay put... Hi, have you had a chance to drop by the bookshop yet? What? I wasn't harassing her. I was just being friendly. I don't see what the big deal is. Besides, she should be grateful. I bet a savage like her doesn't get all that many compliments, especially not from men like me. Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. I hope it'll put my wife's mind at ease. Here's your money, and a little extra. You've done a good deed. So, are you free this evening? I know a nice spot for a little stargazing.
Slow learner, this one.
Ah, calm down. I was just being nice. No need to make a big deal out of it. You know what? Forget it. Why are women always so emotional?
Didn't expect to see you here. Ah, here's our troublemaker. You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of the menhir. I had everything in order. The cart was ready, and people were all set to move to Camelot. But now, you appear out of nowhere, and suddenly a dying pile of stones lights up like a bonfire. That's bad. That's very bad. Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report to Camelot that we're going to be late, and that they need to send us even more supplies. Secondly, you've somehow reignited the Menhir, and this has reignited people's hopes that they can stay, and that's dangerous. And before you ask why it's dangerous, take a look around town. The recent Red Death outbreak took its toll, and I'm pretty sure things are just going to get worse and worse. But you should be thankful to them. Their hopes are the only reason we haven't locked you up for sabotaging our initiative. That's the assumption I decided to go with, and that's why we're talking. Perhaps there's still a chance to sort out this mess. You can go tell Murig that your presence doesn't change anything about our deal, and that you are unwilling to help with his endeavors, whatever they may be. And if he doesn't listen, play along, but come back to me when you learn what he has planned. Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents of Avalon. Only by gathering the Menhirs in one place and reigniting them will we be able to keep ourselves safe from the weirdness. Avalon's population has significantly declined over recent years. We're on the brink of extinction, damn it. That's why we need to stick together, to take care of each other. Only Camelot possesses the necessary infrastructure to establish the right conditions for its people. If they remain here, they will die, either from the weirdness itself or from the horde of monsters it spawns. And there aren't enough soldiers here for their protection. You must know that I didn't come here just to obey orders. I truly believe that this is the only way to save everyone on Avalon. Then at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those wiser than us to think of an alternative solution. Perhaps we will invade Tuathan, like in the glorious old days. Or perhaps someone will find a way to free the derelict fleet, allowing us return to the homelands. I don't know. But there's one thing I'm certain of, and I'll repeat it as often as necessary. Only by standing together can we overcome the weirdness. Scattering our people across the island is the worst solution, and it's a sure path to our ruin. Murig, who apparently prefers to be called Maggot, is a druid, even though he may not look the part. And druids are the only ones who know the rituals necessary to ignite the Menhirs. Due to bad luck, or more accurately, the decisions of my superiors, our options for druids are limited. That's why I'm forced to work with Murig, and prophet be my witness, neither of us is happy about that. But I'm no fool. I know that what happened in front of the Menhir might make Murig consider double-crossing us. He'll try to find a way to reignite the Menhir so that it could stay in Kunok despite our agreement. So, if you ever find out what he's planning, if he ever asks you to fetch something for his ritual, you make sure you come to me first. I'll await your return.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Show yourself! I'll strike you down! I will be your downfall! You're out of your depth! I'll get you back!
Hey, Ski, how you doing? Glad you made it. Yeah, definitely try to stay warm. Been pretty cold up here too. I think I'm gonna actually wander on back to town first. Go sell off that stuff I'm carrying, because I'm carrying a lot of stuff right now. Those don't have a shop, they just share their fare, but they will share their fare. But I need a shop because I need to get rid of all that stuff in the shop. Nice stuff, but I saw the Night Spectre at a very great distance away and stayed the hell away from it. I fought the mist one, like a mist boss, mist taker or whatever. Forget the name of it offhand. Like I saw that thing in the distance and I just decided to stay the hell away from it. Didn't look like anything I wanted any part of. I've been actually recently I've been just using my minions mostly to do the heavy lifting. They die real fast, but they're cheap and they're relatively tanky for what they are. I think I got myself lost. That's cool, I got some bounty. Well, not what I was looking for. Yep, I just got here. Yep, I just got to this area yesterday.
Well, look who it is. The one who reignited the men here. I must say I'm impressed. Tell me, how did you manage to do that? Fascinating. You may not know, but I suspect the Kaya whispers her word to those who listen, even if they don't realize it. Tell me, would you like to help further? The people of Connacht are in need, and someone like you could make all the difference.
Apparently it does that.
The fields of Connacht are dying, their lifeblood drained by the creeping weirdness. If the crops fail, the people starve, and starving people are restless people. That cannot happen. Properly placed, they can shield the farmlands long enough for a harvest to be salvaged. It's not the perfect solution, but it's a start. And if the people see that the priests care for their well-being, they'll be more inclined to trust us. I need someone capable to handle this. Someone like you.
No, I took the not killing Galahad option.
You've seen them around, no doubt. They're simple enough in appearance, but the knowledge to craft them isn't as common as you'd think. Unfortunately, I don't have the recipe myself. If I did, this wouldn't be an issue. You'll need to find someone who knows the craft, someone familiar with the weirdness or the old ways. But be cautious. Those who keep such knowledge don't part with it easily. Secrets, after all, are a kind of power. But I'm sure you'll manage. You've done the impossible before.
And I get to see the immediate consequences of that decision, and throughout as the game goes on, you get to see how that affects the narrative going forward.
A druid would be ideal, of course. They hold the deepest ties to the old ways, and to the secrets of the weirdness. Here they have Maggot, but I wouldn't count on him if I were you. But there may be others who might help. Furket, the local inventor, has a knack for turning scraps of knowledge into working tools. If not him, perhaps someone who deals in druidic artifacts. Collectors sometimes know more than they let on. Legate Denholm won't be pleased. He prefers the weirdness close. It makes travel to Camelot faster. But this isn't about his ambitions. It's about the people of Kunagt and what they need to survive. Help me do this, and you'll have not only my gratitude, but the gratitude of every farmer whose fields we save. So, my Menhir Whisperer, what say you? Will you lend a hand and help the people of Kunagt? I won't lie, relocation might be the safer option in the long run, but not everyone can abandon their homes and their land. It's not as simple as packing up and leaving. Still, if that is your belief, I can't force you to stay. Just consider what's at stake here. Good. I knew you'd see the importance of this. Together, we'll keep the fields alive and the people fed. For now, at least. Once you have the lanterns, they need to be placed around the farmlands. Start with the fields of Reese and Ida. They work as a couple and have some of the largest crops in Kunagt. Then head to the lands of Rob and Gil. They're brothers, and while they're stubborn, their fields are crucial to the town's food supply. Without their harvest, we'd be in serious trouble. Position the lanterns carefully. Their glow will push back the weirdness, at least for a time. It won't be a permanent solution, but it's what we need to survive the season.
I wasn't expecting company. Ah, you must be the one I've heard so much about. A curious figure. Navigating the shadows of Connacht. Solving problems where others stumble. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother Vitus, humble servant of the Red Church, or so the official title goes. I prefer to think of myself as an architect of change. The kind that reshapes institutions and realigns priorities. The church as it stands is stagnant, weighed down by those who use it as a platform for ambition rather than service. Fabius, for instance, is a fine example of what I aim to correct. I seek reform. Nothing so dramatic as rebellion, of course. A more elegant approach is required. One must lay the groundwork, build alliances, and ensure that when the time comes, the transition is seamless. On parchment, yes. In practice, let's just say the hierarchy of the Red Church is more fluid than it appears. Fabius holds the title, but titles are transient. Influence, vision, and the ability to shape the Church's future, those are what truly matter. And in those areas, he's sorely lacking. Let him bask in his authority while it lasts. The tides are shifting, and soon enough, even he will see that he's relying on borrowed time. I'd like to ask you to speak with Anselm, Yvain's major domo. He's a man of considerable influence. He holds the respect of the people and the keys to the court. Should Yvain's position become vacant, Anselm will step into power. A useful ally, wouldn't you agree? But Anselm is cautious, perhaps even suspicious of anyone bearing the Church's seal. This is where you come in. I have instructions for him. Guidelines to keep the court safe from the plague. Simple, practical advice, but to gain his trust, you'll need to offer more than words. A caravan from the island asylum is on its way to Connacht, carrying valuable supplies. Plague potions, masks, gloves, and other tools for survival. Deliver these to Anselm, along with my message, and he'll see the value of our collaboration. Fabius, in his infinite wisdom, has forbidden the Red Priests from participating in the matters of the court. That's just how he is. Very eager to maintain his spotless image. Fortunately, I have no shortage of resourceful individuals willing to assist. Excellent. I knew you'd see potential in this opportunity. Together, we'll ensure Anselm sees the value of our efforts. The caravan is on its way. Find it, secure the supplies, and deliver them along with my greetings. Take whatever else you find. Coins, trinkets, that sort of thing. But the sealed crates, they must go to Anselm untouched. Consider it a sign of good faith. Do this, and you'll have my gratitude. And perhaps more.
What brings you this way? Oh, it's you. You look, well, all things considered. I always knew you had to have survived. There simply wasn't any other possibility.
Hey Lenny, how you doing? Glad you could make it.
Ah, no. Sadly not. I apologize for my forwardness. It's just, I've read so much about you. I feel as though we've known each other for ages. I've spent hours poring over the drawings of your vascular system. Enough that I'm fairly certain I could recreate them from memory. Oh, I'm so glad you're here now. If there's anything you need, please let me know. I'd be happy to help.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, no. That honor fell to others. I was merely a silent admirer. Though I have to say, I do think they were rather heavy-handed with you. I've heard no one had much faith in you, but that doesn't excuse carelessness, don't you think?
You're doing one of yourself, or you're doing one for someone else?
Exactly. That's what I've been trying to say all along. A softer touch wouldn't go amiss. Some of them acted like butchers hacking away at a fresh carcass. There should be a sense of respect for their patients, a kind of reverence. Suffering is sacred, not something to be enjoyed. Why, indeed. I have my suspicions, but nothing I can say for certain. Not yet, at least. You left so suddenly. Your case was in chaos. Incomplete notes, no one willing to talk. It was all very frustrating. That said, I do know
if
a
you
few
have
things
me
about
on
what happened
Discord,
to
you can, or if you are in my
and,
Discord,
more
I
importantly,
have a
about the
media
people
channel
who
you can
allowed
share
it
it
to
there.
happen. I'd need to dig through my notes, though. In the meantime, there's something I'd like you to help me with. Straight to the point, I see. Oh, I do like you. You've got a sharp mind, and I'm really glad they didn't break it by accident. I need items touched by the weirdness. It's a personal fascination of mine. The way the weirdness reshapes even the most ordinary things is incredible. It can take something entirely mundane, like, well, you, for example, and turn it into something extraordinary and unrecognizable. Bring me a few of these items, and by then, I should be ready to share what I know about the experiments. Now, is there anything else? You've given me much to ponder. Let's hope your next visit proves equally enlightening.
What brings you this way?
Okay, you're not gonna do that for me. Okay.
Eyes forward, and mind your step.
So that guy, those guys don't have what I wanted. Looking for a place to store my junk, or at least put it in my storage. I'm also checking things out as I go.
Just watch over us, now and in the hour of darkness. Keep us from the reach of the weird. Oh, by the All-Mother. You startled me, but please come in. It's been so long since I've had any company. Oh, it's not your fault. These days everything frightens me. Come in, please. It's safer inside, and I've had enough of saying prayers to the walls. Oh, I know. This land is cursed, and sooner or later, those who stay will perish. I would go, but I don't believe I'd make it halfway. The road is long, and the weirdness creeps in at night. I've seen what it does to people. I don't want to end up like my Lanford. Ever since the weirdness took my husband, over a year now, perhaps his faith wasn't strong enough for the All-Mother, and he was punished. I have no family left. No one visits anymore, so I just sit here and pray for the All-Mother to spare me from whatever sin still clings to my soul. Thank you, dear. That's very kind of you. Here, take this. It's a charm I made. I left it by the All-Mother's shrine for 7 days and nights. May the goddess watch over you. No, but thank you, dear. I'll stay here and wait for whatever fate the All-Mother brings me. If you ever find yourself passing this way again, you could stop by. I won't ask for more than that. Cruel, maybe. But gods aren't meant to be kind. They're meant to be obeyed. And if Lanford failed her, then I mustn't. Take care. Watch out for the weirdness.
Oh, alright then. Just wanted to give me a...
Open up, Ferkit. We know you're in there.
Get lost! You've taken everything from me. I won't give you anything else.
Stop whining and open up. We've got to talk. I've had enough of this lunatic. Keep an eye on him in case he gets out. I need a rest. What do you want? Then go be curious somewhere else. We have our orders. Open up, Ferkit!
Not a chance!
No, you could not, because it isn't your job. But if you really must know, yesterday one of our warehouses caught fire because of one of Ferkit's inventions. Denham ordered us to investigate, but how are we supposed to do that if we can't question the suspect? Come on, Ferkit! I don't have all day!
I don't care! Leave me alone!
I don't know you either. Why should I trust you with such a delicate task? Forget it. Unless Denham says otherwise, we'll keep at it until he relents. Ferkit!
Get lost!
If you're here to chat, you've wasted a trip. Speak up or ship out. I've got things to sort. Well, are you standing there for a reason, or is the scenery here all that captivating? Jobs. Check the notice board outside. There's always something that needs doing, and I don't have time to spell it all out. Can you read? Can you lift more than a feather? Then there's work for you. I don't know where all that eagerness comes from, but I'm starting to think if I had 10 of you, my job would be a whole lot easier. And as it happens, I might have something for you, though it's a little different from what you've been doing so far. It seems that over the past few weeks, some of our supplies have been going missing. Just small amounts, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice at first. But when I checked the books at the end of the month, the numbers told the truth. Someone's been stealing the Legion supplies, and I won't stand for it. At first, it was mostly just food, so I figured it must be rats and set up some traps. But not only did the traps turn up empty, the next time I checked, a hammer, a saw, and a couple of knives were missing too. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a rat that can chew through iron. I thought I did. One of the lads, Percy, volunteered to guard the supplies. Seemed like a decent enough guy, but, well, I guess I was wrong. The next day, Percy was gone, and with him, even more of the supplies. His mates swear he'd never do that. They say that the army was his entire life, but I find it hard to believe. The problem is, the thefts haven't stopped, so I'm guessing he had some accomplices. In the storefront nearby. Maybe you'll find something, because I am all out of ideas. Legate Denholm runs the show here, and I make sure his boots are on solid ground. He's got a head for strategy and a heart for politics. He dreams of dragging Connacht out of the muck and into Camelot's arms. I just keep the wheels greased, so his grand plans don't grind to a halt. I'm Shine, quartermaster of Camelot's Legion here in Connacht. My job is making sure this legion doesn't fall apart from lack or neglect. A thankless job, let me assure you. My story? Huh, it's locked up tighter than our armory and just about as useful to you. Focus on what you need to do, not on digging up dirt.
Hey, Tifa. How'd you make it? How you doing? Oh, that didn't help. Okay, I have. And food is good, and spending time with your mom is also good. Yep.
Oh, hello there.
Leave me alone. Show the horse! Clink, clink, clink! Move out! 1 foot in front of the other!
I definitely agree with that. Being in public is massively overrated.
Crunch, crunch! The wolf eats the spoils, eats the cows, eats the heads. Tears to shreds! Ate the thigh. Hear the cry! Crunch, crunch! Oh, the wolf eats the spoils, eats the cows, eats the heads, tears to shreds. Ate the thigh! Hear the cry!
There. You're going to feel better soon. Do you need something? Are you in pain? I'll do all I can to help, but I need to warn you that our supplies are quite limited.
Well, first things first, I need to get rid of stuff. That's good to hear, Skew. Yeah, streaming's been helpful for me with just generally dealing with people. Being more talkative to people in general and being more able to deal with things. Get used to being chatty on stream and what such. Oh, that sounds awesome, Lonnie. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, she had a tough.
Well, actually, the hospital is run by Camelot. I'm just an apprentice to Neonte, the priestess of the All-Mother here in Kunot.
Yeah, shut that's what I was looking for.
Dead, and Neonte spends most of her time at Lord Yvain's manor. So, it seems I'm on my own.
That happens to me too sometimes, Tifa.
It is. It really is. The hospital's barely holding on. Camelot pays us a pittance for treating their soldiers. And the villagers just pay with what they can. But I can't make medicine with eggs and chickens. And even if I could, I don't have the time. Some days, I dream that someone will swoop in and take it all off my hands. Ideally, it would be Neonte, but I'm not sure I can count on her anymore. Still, maybe it's worth a try.
That's a good plan, Askew. Yeah, Tifa, we're all weird. Being normal's overrated.
Here, take this. I hope it helps. Unfortunately, that's all I can give you. We have to make sure there's enough for everyone in need.
Thanks. That sounds like a very interesting conversation.
Oh, she thinks I have everything well in hand. As if she doesn't notice it. All falling apart. I know I should feel flattered by her trust.
I'm just gonna take a guess that you were extremely tired when you had that conversation.
I'm not even a priestess. The only training I've had is what she's given me. Ever since Lady May fell ill and died, Neonte's barely been here. She just sits by her grave. Truth be told, I'm a bit worried about her. Even when she does come by, she seems absent, and I don't even have the time to go check on her. Camelot treats this place like a field hospital. To them, it's temporary, though I suppose that's their outlook on all of Kunot right now. The legate says Camelot simply can't spare anyone else. According to him, one priestess and her apprentice should suffice. And yet, his soldiers are the ones who are supposed to get priority. Even if they only have a blister, I'm required to treat them before a local with a broken leg. No one knows. He barely speaks. And when he does, it's all nonsense. The poor man's lost his mind. I'm afraid there's no point in talking to him right now. Besides, he needs rest. You should speak to Legate Denham. All I know is they sent him somewhere.
Sometimes I'm still up at that time, Tifa, but like for me that's like 6 a.m. and I'm out cold by then. So 4 a.m. my time, sometimes I'm still up. Depends on what's going on.
He's a seasoned soldier. I'm sure he's seen plenty in his life. I doubt anything could scare him enough to drive him mad.
Yeah, weird conversations when you're tired is pretty common.
Completely normal before.
At least for me it is.
Standing illness of the mind, unless he hid it very well. But I've seen similar cases in people who spend a few nights, or even one, beyond the Menea's reach. There is a patient who won't let me treat him. His name's Wilbur, and he's a difficult case. Most of what ails him is just old age. Some days he's clear-headed, but those are becoming fewer and farther between. Lately, he won't let me touch him. He yells at me, claiming I'm keeping him here by force, away from his family. He's even stopped eating and refuses to take his medicine. Honestly, I'm at my wit's end. I don't know how to help him anymore without scaring him even more. All of Kunot knows that I was marked by the weirdness. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. but some are superstitious. They believe I bring bad luck. When
Alright, enjoy your bath, Tifa.
me in,
See you in a little bit.
whispers. Though I got better once I started working in the hospital.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you get enough sleep. That's really important.
They have a healer, but I'm afraid that in Wilbur's
I usually go to bed around 2 or 3 in the morning my time. Except for if I have early work the next day, then I will go to bed a little bit earlier.
You can try, if you'd like. Maybe he'll trust you more than he trusts
If I have to
me.
be up at 9 in the morning, I'm gonna try to go to bed a little bit earlier.
Be gentle with him.
And 9 is pretty early for me, considering that I usually get up right before I start my stream every day, so... usually 11:30 noonish is my normal time, so 9 in the morning is pretty early for me.
Have some spare food or corn? Anything else?
Have you come to offer aid? Or do you stand among the wounded? If so, do not let fear grip your heart. Your time will come. Trust the will of the word, and you shall shine. I am but an empty vessel, yearning to be filled with the sacred joy of the word. Now I am perfectly blank and naked. Alone I lie in this cold place, silently watching, patiently waiting. But soon, all shall be perfectly splendid. I have been marked, a gift given to me so that I may pass it on. Tell me, do you wish to become a hollow shell, an obedient corpse, able to hear the voice of the one who guides us to the final act? I understand. If you choose to walk this path, know that I shall be here, waiting.
I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like something I don't want any part of.
Creak, creak!
You're helping that jailer with the weird face, are you? Might as well throw me in the stocks then. I ain't going down peaceful, that's for sure. I want to go to my family. To me, this is a prison, and the worst kind at that. Even prisoners of war get better treatment. At least they don't have mutants poking at them. That damn weird spawn girl. What am I talking about? Everyone treats me like some old fool who doesn't know what he's talking about. I can see what everyone around me is plotting. I'll remember all of this. You hear me? They live in the lower district. I'll go to them, but that cursed wench won't let me leave. Bollocks! There's been no Red Death since King Arthur's times. I bet she's the one who filled your head with all that nonsense, eh? Don't listen to her. You can tell right away that nothing good comes from her. Good folk don't end up twisted like she is. Leave me.
Please, don't yell.
You're doing okay?
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Ah, yes. That's Corvin. He got caught in the weirdness. And now he's like this. He appears faded, wandering around sighing and barely speaking, but only during the day. At night, he's perfectly normal. I've seen people affected by the weirdness, but never anything like this. If there is, I don't know it, and Neonti doesn't either. He got caught in a rainstorm. If you need more details, you should talk to him. I wish I could do more to help, but I'm a bit tied up at the moment.
You need something? Oi, you there, Sleeping Beauty. I saw them carrying you into Yvain's mansion. You feeling better now? Good. Would have been a shame if something happened to the one who lit up the menhir. No wonder they brought you straight here. Tell me, did you get to see our lord? Or just that snake of his, Anselm? Sorry, stranger. I meant no offense. Name's Morag. I'm the innkeeper around here, though, as you've probably seen, there's not much of an inn left to keep. Truth is, I was hoping that, with what happened at the menhir and all, you might have Lord Yvain's ear. And maybe you'd be kind enough to whisper a thing or two into it on my behalf? Because he doesn't bother listening to us common folk, even when our livelihoods are at stake. If we're lucky, we get to air our grievances to Anselm, but wait for the Lord's decision is always his answer. How long can we wait? We're not some lazy nobles. We don't just get to put our lives on hold. We've got to eat, damn it. And unlike him, we have to work for our meals. Camelot shut down my inn. Said it was because of the Red Death, but the Red Priests have been here for ages, and they never had a problem with my place. And last I checked, Yvain's still our lord, not one of those Camelocians. What gives them the right to meddle in our business? I know. I was here when the outbreak hit. Lost some of my best patrons. But the Red Priests have it under control now. Every new case gets carted straight to the asylum, and we haven't had one in a good while. I tried talking to the Camelocians. They told me to piss off. Now Yvain's my only hope. I thank you, stranger. All I want is a straight answer. The least he could do is make Camelot pay me some kind of compensation. Damn bastards come in here acting like they own all of Connacht. I'll wait here for you. Stay out of my way.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Yeah. I think I need to run far away from that. And run real fast and hope it doesn't chase me. Which it did. So well, good until the big apparition decided to join.
No need for that, is there?
Help me! Water? Do you have anything to drink? I can't move, so I need your help. Thank you. My name is Linwood, and I've been cursed. That damned rat of a druid cursed me. I've been stuck like this for the past 2 days. No food, no drink, nothing. That bastard left me to die. Who can tell with those tree huggers? I was just sitting in a clearing, bothering nobody, when suddenly he jumped out of the bushes. I must have stomped on some sacred clump of grass. Or, I don't know, maybe I'd stepped in a ritual puddle. He shouted something, started waving his arms and mumbling, and then, boom! I swear, I've done nothing wrong. I was just walking through the mountains and stopped for a little rest. I ate something, had a drink, and then decided to pass the time by playing a tune on my bagpipes. How would I? Thank you. Just please, hurry. I won't be able to last for much longer.
Welcome back, Tifa.
You disturb my peace. Your armor won't save. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh, yes, I suppose you wouldn't have appreciated me helping myself to your thing.
I've had worse. I will be your downfall. My arm has never hurt.
I didn't know there was two of them. Where's the other body? Ooh, no thank you. I know what that is. I don't want that right now. Where did that other guy go? He's dead. I just don't know his corpse. Oh well. I guess I just don't get to take his loot. Wake me up, really? All I can say is to try relaunching the stream and see if that helps, because I know I had some frame drops a little bit earlier. That was quite a while ago. Otherwise it's probably just YouTube being slow and poopy as usual. Yeah, apparently the quick cast is that I can tell my minion where to go. I think I'm actually going to stay away from that. That does not look like a very nice situation over there. I think I will go ahead and pass on that. Button. I had a feeling that would probably be the way of it, that ogre, but did not look like he was gonna be playing nice at all. Okay, that's a big drop there. I don't think I want to go down. This is actually the path I was looking for. So the ogre was actually kind of in my way. Anyway, I was just messing with it for fun. I was just screwing with that ogre for fun. Can't do big thing. Everything done with it. Turns out I needed to clear him out. But it was in my way. Okay, I can give things to that experience. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna be right back a minute. I need the restroom. No worries, Lenny. I'm glad you're here.
So, you finally arrived. Or is it the two of you? It's a pleasure to meet you. Call me Maggot. I don't like that other name Denholm and his men insist on using. I don't know, and that bothers me a lot. But I sense something lurking inside you. Something quite terrifying, I must say. All I'm sure of is that you've been exposed to vast quantities of the weirdness and survived. And that's rare.
Let's say I have certain skills when it comes to magic. A druid? Curse someone? Couldn't be me. I'm not even a druid anymore. I know a thing or two about herbs and mushrooms, but I can't for the life of me recall how to curse someone.
You just live there, Tifa.
Leaked out of me long
You just live there perpetually.
like molasses spilling from a broken
I think we all do,
jar,
to a certain degree.
onto the floor, seeping into the gaps between the rotten boards. Red-eyed demons licking it up underneath. I don't know, to be fair. My potions tend to cause a blissful state of forgetfulness. Who is that man, anyway? What kind of curse are we talking about? Oh, no. That does sound a little familiar. You see, I had a dream where I heard the howling of demons and went out to stop the one who summoned them. I turned him into stone. So that really happened? Bagpipes. So, that was where that infernal howling came from. It felt as if my very soul were being torn out through my ears with red-hot irons. I must have unconsciously dived into the recesses of my memory and reached for the long-forgotten knowledge about curses. Incredible, isn't it? How a mixture of herbs and mushrooms can open the mind so profoundly. Sometimes it's easier not knowing. Then you don't have to think about it. Yes, fortunately, such a curse is much easier to remove than to cast. Wait a moment. I should have all the ingredients for... What was I... yes. The ingredients for a certain concoction. There. Take this potion and pour it down his throat. It'll burn all the way down, but there's no other way. You see, it needs to burn in order to dissolve the reality in which the curse keeps him immobile.
Alright, so apparently I go back to that guy and give him the potion, and everything should be good. I should add maybe additionally that he not play the bagpipe in that particular area.
Do you have any ideas for how... What? I'm supposed to just forgive and forget? Let him keep turning people into stone willy-nilly? Fine. Have it your way. Even though I don't understand why you'd defend that tree hugger, I won't report him to the authorities. All I want is to be able to move my legs again. give me that potion. It can't get any worse, I think.
Oh, Mother's mercy!
Right about the time you say it can't get any worse, that's about the time it does get worse.
Are you trying to kill me? Wait! Something's happening! I can feel my fingers! Thank you. I don't have much, but please, take these coins. Tell me, where did you get this potion? Really? You talked to that dog? Did he tell you why he almost killed me? What? Was that really what it was all about? He condemned me to a slow and agonizing death just because he didn't like my music. It's no wonder that Shard Conclave happened. Fine, but I still hope I never run into him again. What if he breaks my arms next time because he doesn't like the way I'm peeling an apple? Thank you, once again. May the All-Mother guide your path.
Probably was. That Spectre jumped me earlier. Yeah, I made a little progress, that's good. Yep, I made some pretty strong mana potions. I'm good with that. Probably save that. There we go. Oh, thanks for coming by, Tifa. I hope you have a great day too. Yeah, excuse. He was pretty unfriendly when I saw him last. I saw him up close. But I think that might have been because my minion started stuff with him. You didn't ask me that before, Lonnie. No, yeah, I got my coffee. Yep, I got my coffee this morning for sure, and check my carry weight real quick, make sure I wasn't carrying too much stuff. Yeah, I'll do that after my stream. Yeah, I always feel a lot better after shower. Oh, there's a campfire. Aha! Yeah. Okay then. Got my attention, threw a fish at me and poofed. I don't know what that was. Came down a cliffside, there's a campfire with supposedly nobody there. Guy got my attention, threw a fish at me, ran away. I don't know what that was about. Right up there. Yep, just right near Maggot's hut. Yep. You just go down. There's like a campfire down by Maggot's hut, and I just walked up to it, and that happened. I was curious about the random campfire. Let's see here. It's early morning, if that helps. The time of day might have something to do with it. Yeah, 'cause it was earlier in the morning. Yeah, it was around 8 a.m. It was around 8 a.m. when I checked out the fire and that happened. I don't know if that time of day really has anything to do with it, but there you go. He yelled, I looked, he threw a fish, and he ran. Is it more where that came from? Something, something. Yeah, it said more where that came from. Sanctuary awaits. That's what the note said.
Weird lanterns? Oh, sure, I know about them. They're everywhere these days. Simple tools to keep the weirdness at bay. But, how to make them? That's where things get tricky. I used to know. I had the recipe from my old master, back when I was a proper druid. But it's been years, and my memory's not what it used to be. Sold the recipe, too. Gave it to a merchant named Alwyn. He's got a thing for druidic artifacts.
Hey, Sue.
Though
Glad you can make it.
hear him
How you doing?
bragging about it in public.
Tifa actually just went. She went out to have lunch with her parent.
But don't expect it to come cheap. He guards his treasures like a dragon hoarding gold.
Yeah, she just left like a couple minutes ago. Battle match. That's interesting. I'm gonna need some more money. Yeah, I need a total of like 2,000. You can go away. I don't need you. Yeah, I'll have to remember where this guy is. He has useful things. I want that summoning spell he has. I want this. This and it is expensive, so I have to come back.
Yes, the Menhir. It responded to your presence. It reacted to you. And that's unusual. It means big changes are coming to our small Kunacht. Do you know why all those Camelot troops are here? That's right. Unfortunately, they believe that by gathering all the dying Menhirs and placing them around Camelot, they'll stand a fighting chance against the oncoming weirdness. But they don't know, or they don't want people to know, that a Menhir is nothing but a piece of rock, unless it has been ignited by a special ritual. And if they were ignited once, they can be rekindled again. You see where I'm going with this? No. I want you to rekindle the Menhir in Connacht. I'm too old to play a hero, but I can help you become one, if you care about things like that. And I, for once, would like to stand on the right side of history.
And you got where you are in life by always listening to what people in power tell you? It's your choice, of course, but it won't hurt to listen to what I have in mind before you make your decision. That's the problem, you see. I don't have one. The moment the Mynheer reacted to you, I felt something. As if a piece of my brain was trying to tell me something. But I couldn't quite reach it. I suddenly remembered about the Mynheer rites, the ritual I told you about, and that there were 2 scrolls that contained it. But where are they? How do I even know that? That's lost on me. So, it looks like we'd have to take a little trip into the recesses of my memory. Literally.
I'll bet if you ate less shrooms, you'd probably have an easier time remembering things like that.
Well, not literally. As entertaining as that sounds, you won't be dissecting me. I'm talking about a journey into the subconscious, not an anatomy lesson. Just a bit of mushroom potion and poof, you're on your way. Safest option we've got, relatively speaking. I like your eagerness, but I don't exactly have the materials required for this particular kind of potion on me. It's not like I'm letting people inside my mind every day, you know. Here's what we'll need in order to make this thing work. Just grab these and bring them back and we'll see what happens.
Alright, so I'm gonna go check out this down here, because I got a quest down there a long time ago. Back in the Horns of the South, and I never actually went down there and checked it out. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because I need to go. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong spell he clicked anyway. And that is why I carry a lot of mana potions around with.
Your armor won't save you. You'll fall for my sword. Fight is mine. It's but a scratch. It's but a scratch. Blow for blow. Blow for blow. Get you back tenfold.
Yeah, good look at that, Betty.
You'll be fertilizing the soil. Your armor won't save you. You are nothing but a peasant. Show me what you are made of. You'll pay for that insult.
Now those guys just don't like me. I didn't even do anything to these guys. Oh, nope. Nope. I don't have that much health. I'm done bullying on that deer now. For me to get my health back, I have a spell for that, and I think, if I remember right, I have a skill for when my minions die, I get health back. But I do have a healing spell, so that's something.
No need for that, is there? Hello there. Looking for solid, affordable gear?
I also
You've
have
come
health
to the right
potions
place.
and food, which also
Ah,
restore
but
my
where are
health.
my manners? I'm Alwyn, and you, my dear stranger, look like you're in dire need of a resupply. Weird lantern recipe. That's an interesting claim. I assure you I've never dealt in such peculiar items. Now, if that is all, I'm a busy man. Good day. Save lives, you say? I may be a businessman, but even I can see the value in preserving my customer base. Very well, you'll have the recipe, but only because I'm feeling generous today. Let's call it an act of goodwill.
Alright. Alright. I think that's gonna be all for today, actually. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done that already. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Hope you all had fun. Hope you all have a great one. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.